Hello and welcome to a new video of the 07K Teardown. In this video I will be taking apart more of the engine. Like here you can see I am taking off the clutch. Recording this one-handed because I didn't have my recording holder with me at work this time. Also doing a voiceover on this video because there was some people around and there was music and a lot of sounds. People talking, and the clips that you see are the parts where they don't talk or there are no sounds in the background. So yeah, I thought it would be easier to just make a voiceover of this one. Here you can see me getting the clutch off the flywheel, and I'm just checking it out. I don't know why I'm checking it out. I'm not going to use it. Here I am using the impact to take off the screws for it, or the bolts. And again, I'm one-handed right here, so I'm recording with my hand. Here I put my phone on the bench so I could take the flywheel off because it was really stuck on the crankshaft. So I had to use a pry bar, and you actually get to see a little bit of how I look. The flywheel was really stuck on there, and then it just flies straight to the floor. But again, it doesn't matter, I'm not gonna use it. Here I'm taking out the valve cover, and I just showed you that one bolt is missing. There's also a second bolt missing on the opposite side of the valve cover. Right there is the second one missing. Now I am prying it off. See, checking how it's looking underneath. I think it looks pretty clean under here. I guess they actually did oil changes regularly on this one. Doesn't look that bad. I've seen way worse on customer cars. Now I'm taking out the two sensors. It was a little stuck in there. I'm using my favorite little screwdriver for it. Like I always use it. I use it for so much stuff when I work. Kinda ridiculous. Can take apart so many things with that little thing. Oil regulator doesn't look that bad. No crap in it. Now I'm taking out the cover, the upper cam cover, and as you can see, this one doesn't have a crack in it like the other engine had. So nothing has been dropped inside this engine. Got the last screw out, prying it open. It wasn't actually that stuck, even though it's glued on. And here I'm saying it for myself in my head that, oh look here, there's no hole or anything. And I'm showing the cam adjuster as well. There's no damage on it at all. Also checking in how it looks there inside the engine. It looks pretty nice actually. Here I show that I have timed the engine, that is in the timed position. Take the chain off. I don't really need to do this since I'm not putting it back together like it is, and it's gonna be changed around anyway. So, but it's just a thing to show if you wanna know how to time it. I'm using the big Dogger to take off the bolts. Like, you're not supposed to do it like this. I haven't locked the crankshaft. I haven't locked the adjuster or anything, or the what's it called again? the timing tensioner or anything. I'm just taking it apart because it doesn't really matter when you're doing a full rebuild like this, when you're putting forged internals and changing all of this out. Trying to get the chain out, I'm like, man, what doesn't I can't get it out, but oh well, take it out later. Also just having some fun here with the sealant, see if I can pull the whole thing off, but no, it broke and it's gonna break again. It was so close getting the whole thing out in one piece. Now I am losing the bolts for the camshaft bridge or whatever, like the whole thing. It's one thing. It's not like one cap for each camshaft that you take out. It's like a whole bridge of it. So loosening in the bolts by hand first, and then I can using the electric drill to take them out the rest, so it goes faster. Setting them out with the electric drill right now. So many bolts holding this in. Got all the screws out, now trying to lift it up. I don't know what it was stuck on. I got a pry bar to pry it out. Got it loose, and then I'm just checking it out, see if I can see anything. Checking the cams out. Look pretty good. Can't see anywhere where the things on them. No unusual wear and tear. Now I'm putting away the lifters. I marked the bag just because. So I have the exhaust in one and the intake in another one. And I'm gonna check too if these aren't too expensive, or if there is any race ones or like better ones than stock to use. if they're not too expensive, or maybe you can run the stock ones. Let me know in the comments if the stock ones are good to use. Also, I should say that my nose is stuffed, so sound a little bit weird. Like my nose is stuffed quite a lot these days. I don't know what it is. Something that doesn't want to leave my body. It's kind of annoying, sounding a little weird all the time when I talk. But it is how it is. But it is what it is. There's the last intake one. Loosening the bolts to the tensioner. Again, it's not locked. It's gonna shoot out once I get all the bolts out. But it doesn't matter. I'm getting a new one of these anyway. Loosen the bolts for the head. There are some T30 Torx. Also, not all the big ones for the head. Need like a few around it that holds it as well. This one was a little rounded, and it wanted to be more round, but I managed to hammer in the tool, and I got it out, luckily. All the bolts that I almost been rounded out, been getting them out anyway without drilling, which is nice. Time for the big boy, the big Ooga Dooga, loosening all the head bolts. Now you're supposed to do this in a pattern if you're doing it the right way, but again, it doesn't matter when you're rebuilding the whole engine. Like nothing's gonna touch or anything on the piston with the valves, and the head ain't gonna be crooked anyway. It's not like I loosed it out in the corner, I started in the middle. Using a magnet to pick the bolts up. This will be changed out for ARP. I like the ARP, I have them on the 1.8T as well, so definitely gonna be using it on the 07K as well. Gonna be putting as many ARP bolts that I can on this engine. Prying on the head now to take it out. Gonna struggle a little bit with the chain at the start, but then I get it out. Like I have never tear down one of these engines before, so, and I'm doing it here on the floor basically, since I don't have a engine holder for this one yet. But I got the head out with the chain. Checking the head gasket. This is a metal gasket, which is pretty nice, so I'm gonna be using that again. Also on the 1.8T I used the stock head gasket, which is also metal. Here you can see some debris on top of the cylinders. I guess it's the degreaser that got in through the head on top when I washed it, but it doesn't matter. These are gonna be changed out anyway. It's gonna be cleaned out better with a proper machine. Can't see any major scuff marks or anything on the cylinder wall, which is pretty nice. Still gonna be doing some work on them. of course, can't just put in new pistons. Right, and that's it for this episode of the 07K Teardown. I have already started working on the next Teardown. It's in the making. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.